nothing like a good marble cake to satisfy your sweet craving when you're having a cup of tea or coffee. And let's face it, it is one of the easiest cakes to make. Here's how I make it. Start by creaming together some butter and caster sugar using an electric mixer. Look, you can do it by hand, but it's a lot of work, so I highly recommend using a mixer, whether it's a stand mixer or one of those handheld mixers. Either one will do. Beat the butter and sugar for about 5 minutes. You'll notice the butter starts to become a pale yellow color. At this point, I start to add my eggs one at a time. I'm using 2 eggs. As the eggs are getting incorporated, I add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and the zest of 1 orange. Continue mixing for another minute or so until it's all well combined. Now we can start adding in the flour and milk. I add 1/3 of the flour, then 1/3 of the milk, and continue doing this, alternating between the two until all the milk and flour have been incorporated. Once they are both mixed in, switch off the mixer immediately. Do not overmix the batter, otherwise you will overwork the gluten and the cake will become hard. I grab my baking tin, which is a bundt tin, but you can use a round or square tin to bake it in if you prefer. I have already sprayed it with some oil spray, and I start adding in about half the cake mixture into the tin. With the remaining half, I add 3 tablespoons of chocolate powder and fold that into the mixture until it is just combined. Remember, do not overmix the batter. Spoon the chocolate mixture into the tin on top of the plain mixture. Once you have done that, grab a knife and swirl the two mixtures together. This will give the cake the marble effect when it's baked. Once you've finished that, place it into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes. It's cooked when a skewer is inserted into the cake and it comes out clean. When it's finished cooking, remove it from the oven and allow it to cool in the pan for about 10 minutes. Then flip it out of the pan and allow it to cool for another 15 minutes on a cooling rack. Now it's ready to serve and eat. As I said at the beginning of this video, this is great to have with a cup of tea or coffee and so easy to prepare and bake using just a few ingredients from your pantry and fridge. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and consider giving me a follow if you haven't already done so. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know what you think of this recipe, or if you've already tried it, tell me how it went. Also, please check out my other cooking videos for further recipe ideas. Until my next video, take care everyone.